Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be going over probably my favorite move on Inkling, and that's going to be neutral B, which is Splattershot. This move is absolutely fantastic. I started labbing it about a year ago. I started really taking a look at this move because probably about a year or so ago, people weren't really using it. Maybe a year and a half ago now. It wasn't getting used very often. I remember people just kind of talked about it and it was just like, it's good, but it's kind of meh. But I've seen a lot more people talking about how good this move is. And I also kind of want to jump on that. This move is absolutely broken. It has actually pretty decent frame data. Comes out frame 12 and shoots every 4 frames. If you just tap it once, it fires 4 times, and it's -6 on shield. If the opponent shields it, it actually kind of locks them. Let me get shield options. Yeah. So you're gonna see all sorts of fuzzy gray, right? That means they can't roll until the 11th hit. So they're kind of stuck in shield if they get hit. If they get hit by Splattershot. Let's turn that off. So from that, let me consult my notes. It inks a lot. It inks, I don't have the exact number, but it gets ink pretty quickly. Kind of comparable to your jab. And it also has really good distance. I mean, I'm hitting Pichu from, 70%, half of the stage here, right? You can just pressure from this distance. You do it when you're falling. You can, actually something I want to show, is that this move is actually a really good mix-up tool. So I have L set to jump and I have X set to special for 2 reasons. One, when I do, so you can do a full hop splatter shot like that, and you just so happen to land absolutely perfectly on a platform with barely any lag. So what you can do is you can run up to an opponent on a shield and you might be able to catch them off guard. I'm gonna turn off oops. Turn that off. It's not true. I don't think anything off of this is ever true. But it is a really nice option as a mix-up. Another thing you can do is if your opponent's, if they're right here and you're at center and you want to bait an approach, you can just do this and then fall with an aerial. So it's a good option. It's a good mix-up. If your opponent jumps at you, they get hit by a splash shot. If they run at you, they get hit by a landing aerial. So I mentioned I have X set to special, and the reason I have that is because if you switch over, I use Y to jump. Y jump is superior. X jumpers, sorry, Chief. You're not. That's not good. That's no bueno. Just kidding. It doesn't really matter. But what I do is I lightly tap Y and then I press X like that. And you have a little bit of movement. It's not much. What you can also do is you can do that. This has been known for a while. Okay, sorry about the cut there. I had to answer my phone. God, where was I? Yeah, like this. This has been known for a while. It's nothing new. So, but I do think it's a good option. More as a mix-up as opposed to doing it every single time in neutral. It's also it's just a good pressure tool. Let's say you're at a deficit and the opponent's sitting in the corner, or maybe they're just running away from you. You can do it that way. You can just jump and splatter shot. You can do a landing splatter shot. It's a good way to get your opponent to approach you, because now they're inked. Now every time you hit them, you're gonna take more damage. So it just makes closing the gap easier. And I think a really important thing with Inkling is playing patient. Understanding that if you're at a deficit, you need ink. Ink is your best friend, and the more you have on the opponent, the easier it is to get them towards a kill percent, or to get them off stage, or whatever. At a distance, this move does act like a wind box. It pushes opponents away. So let's say Crom or Cloud are recovering, and they're a little ways out. They aren't going to snap to ledge. If you just splatter shot, there's a good chance you could push them far enough away that they won't grab the ledge. So it's a fantastic tool there. Another thing you could do with it is you can aim it down so that it hits the ledge. And you can actually you can get 2 frames. You can catch people ledge stalling or ledge hanging. You can catch jumps. Opponent neutral get-ups, you can lock them in shield. And actually what a lot of people do is they'll sit in shield, and then you can just run up and grab them. Or you run up dash attack, or if you catch an opponent in the stream like that, sometimes they'll mash air dodge or something, and you can just like down smash them. You can run up, grab them. They'll air dodge away, and you can try to roller. So there's a lot of good stuff. Because at near the start of this move, or closer to Inkling, there's a box that pushes them away, and actually adds hit stun. So it's a great option there. Another use for this move is if you're in disadvantage. Let's say you get knocked off stage, you can just do this and manage to make it back. It's just going to dissuade the opponent from going out to hit you, and you might be able to get back to ledge. You might even be able to just jump back onto stage. It's got good use there. So let's say you are hanging out at the ledge, and the opponent is sitting there, they're doing something, maybe they're just dashing back and forth, waiting for you to do something. What you can do is you can drop down and splatter shot, and you can land like you can get back on stage really easily. I don't recommend doing this every single time, because everything in moderation. But it's similar to the full hop splatter shot and short hop splatter shot. It's good as a mix-up. It can get you off the stage every now and then, or get you back onto stage every now and then. Another option is, let's say you're coming back to stage, and oops, I messed it up there. You can wall jump and then B-reverse splatter shot back onto the stage. I've seen Sheiks do this, and I've seen Heroes do this more recently. I don't think Hero has a wall jump, but yeah, using trickier movement to get back on stage. So, yeah, I think that's all I have. I hope people start using this move more. It's actually wait, one last thing. This move can also push away certain projectiles. I went over this in my ranking Inkling's moveset video, which you should go watch, where I have the actual footage of that, so I'm not going to put that in here. Just go watch that video and find wherever I talk about it. But I will say it does push away moves like Link's Remote Bomb, Pac-Man's Fruits, Rob's Gyro. It explodes grenades, like the second it touches it. Both Snake's grenades and I thought there was another move. Oh, Banjo and Kazooie's grenade. It can stall Pikmin, so Pikmin will just be stuck in the air once you start hitting them with Splattershot. So it can be a good way to just like stall, because he throws a white Pikmin at you and you just start Splattershotting it. I don't know if it can kill him. I've never done it, but that is one way to help out in that matchup. So, anyways, I think that's all I've got. Also, be sure to catch my streams at twitch.tv/IcarusMagnus. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.